So there's a lot of fitness people out there online who will try to tell you, oh, it doesn't cost a lot of money to be a bodybuilder. Oh, you can find these cheap options. Look, this is $1, this is $1, now you're eating for $3 a day. It's not gonna happen. Maybe if you live in Africa, but I even live in Belarus now, and I've done the math, and the lowest I can get my cost of food is like $10 a day. Which means I don't know how someone who lives here could eat like I do, because that's $300 a month, and most people don't make that much more than that. In the United States, food is a bit more expensive, but actually, like, the cost of food is not proportional to the income here, so it's not like the cost of food is 1/5 or something of the United States. It's just a little bit cheaper. So, but it is still cheaper. So even if I ate as cheap as possible, which would be eggs, about $1 a meal, can of fish, maybe it's not like the cheapest thing, but I've got multiple kinds of fish, but here's just a can of sardines, over $1, and it's only only 15 grams of, wait. They tell you per 100 grams, so then you gotta go and find how many grams of fish are inside. About 100 grams, like I thought, so 15 grams of protein. And when I say like $1 worth of eggs, I mean 5 eggs. So say you have 5 eggs and a little can of fish for breakfast, you're already at $2. So then you have some cottage cheese for lunch, let's say. 30 grams of protein, about $1 more. So now you're at, so the fish is like $1.30, eggs like $1, cottage cheese like $1, so you're at like $3.30. Great, but guess what? You need to eat a lot more that day. You can't get by on a little can of fish, a little bit of eggs, and a thing of cottage cheese. You're gonna need to have a decent amount of chicken, beef, or fish. And really, you're probably gonna need to eat more than one time of that, but let's just say you only have one meat, chicken or fish meal per day, and you go with chicken, the cheapest thing. You're still going to spend $2.50 to get a little more than a pound of chicken. So you eat like 1.2 pounds of chicken, you spend $2.50, and then let's just say you have another cottage cheese because you're trying to save as much money as possible. So you got $1 for eggs, $1.30 for your little bit of fish, another $1 for cottage cheese, you're at $3.30, another $1 for another cottage cheese, $4.30, and then you've got your chicken, $6.80. And it's probably not enough food, so it's less than $10, let's just say $7. But that's if you eat the absolute cheapest things. Let's say you have turkey instead of chicken. You're already at $10. And that's actually how I figured the $10 thing, because I buy turkey, because for whatever reason when I put chicken in the oven, it doesn't cook as well, so I buy turkey for almost twice the price. So if you eat turkey, 2 things of cottage cheese, some eggs, and a little can of fish, you're at $10 per day, and that's not enough food for me. Now you may be saying, but see, you're fat. Like, you are fat. Like, guess what? If I eat that amount of food, I am in a deficit. Meaning that if I kept eating it forever, I would end up losing all of my fat, losing some muscle, and who knows where I would end up. when I'm not dieting for a bodybuilding competition, I would eat twice as much turkey or chicken, and I would add in carbs. Carbs don't cost that much money, but they're not free. Oh yeah, and on that dieting diet, I told you, I didn't include fruits and vegetables. So imagine on top of your bare minimum like protein requirements, you want to eat some fruits or vegetables, add in another few dollars. It's not cheap. Like, it's really crazy. It's nonsense when these fitness YouTubers like, yeah, you could eat for $3 a day. It's really not difficult. You just have to. No, you can't. You cannot have big muscles. I mean, maybe you have a different metabolism than me and your body can pull amino acids out of the air and like you don't get hungry. I don't know. But guess what? For me, it's not a choice. It's not like I think I need to eat this much protein. If I don't eat that protein, I don't feel good and my body is craving protein. It's not like I just go, I need protein, give me protein. Like, if I don't eat it, my body compels me to eat it because it's what it needs. It's like if I don't drink enough water, my body compels me to drink water. I don't question it and go, I think I just want to drink this water and I don't really need, I'm just going to have 1 cup of water a day because I don't need multiple liters. Just my head getting to me. No, you actually do need a certain amount of water every day, just like you need a certain amount of protein every day. And at least for my body, with my fitness activity, I need a lot of protein a day. Bare minimum is like 1 pound of some sort of meat each day, and a lot of other stuff with protein. Like, if I'm not dieting, I could have like eggs, French toast, fruit for breakfast, then a couple hours later I'll eat something else. A couple hours later I'll have, I'm not going to try to describe a day because like every day is different when I'm not dieting, so I can't just, I don't want to try to describe it, but yeah, it's really expensive to eat for bodybuilding. Normal people don't eat so much food and they don't eat so much protein. You may go, but normal people are fat, they must be eating so much. Well, they're eating too much, but they're not eating so much, and they're not eating so much protein. So yeah, I can eat more than a normal person, and be thinner than a normal person, and eat more protein, which is more expensive. And guess what? What I told you is the cheapest foods. Guess what happens when you want to eat some steak, some salmon, something else? Or like I said, you want to toss in some fruits, some vegetables. Price goes up. Hope you like this video. My website is andrewhutchings.org, where you can hire me for consultations, plans, coaching, whatever. I can't give you medical advice because I'm not a licensed physician, which means it's medical information and I won't tell you to follow it, because the only difference between information and advice is information that you tell somebody to follow. Information, you don't say to do it. And my book, A Systematic Guide to Defeating Tendinitis, you can search it on Google, find it on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, wherever you want to get it from. If you've got tendinitis, I'm just going to leave it at this. Get that book, get rid of your tendinitis, and start living your life again. It's the solution. I know it really sucks how no one can help you with it, so just get that book and get it over with. And my Instagram is natural_true_fitness. Because yeah, I am doing a bodybuilding competition. Well, even when I'm not doing bodybuilding competition, I am natural, or non-steroid SARMs, human growth hormone, that kind of stuff. How natural it is to inject epitalon into your, well, it is naturally produced in your pineal gland. Like, I take epitalon, tons of vitamins. Yeah, so just natural in bodybuilding sense. And I know I don't look like Mr. Olympia, but I promise you I'm actually in pretty good shape. Like, if I could manage to diet down lean enough, I would actually have a very good chance at winning a lot of natural bodybuilding competitions. Muscle-wise, I'm not like world champion natural bodybuilder, but I am close. And yeah, seeing myself on camera, I know I really gotta lose this last bit of fat around the bottom and here. And also when I like dehydrate for the show, I'm gonna look a lot better. And I might take a diuretic the day, like one single pill the day of the show, because that will not disqualify me from future natural bodybuilding competitions, and it will help me to look better for this one. And if you didn't know this, bodybuilders take stuff to lose water. Even models take this stuff on photo shoot days. I've never taken a diuretic to look good. Like, I have taken them for different reasons, like singular pills to try to decrease when I had excessive water for certain reasons. And I was fine. Like, I know I can take one diuretic pill. It's not really a question. Everyone can probably take one if you don't have some sort of other health issue. But bodybuilders oftentimes will take a lot of them, and their electrolyte balance gets messed up and they can die from a heart attack. I have no interest in that. Just gotta get rid of this. Like, trust me, it's kind of hard to get leaner than this, especially for me. Like, I know it could be easier for some people, but this is like as lean as my body likes to get.